Hey fam, what's up everyone? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and as promised, I am coming to you with a video in reference to self-defense. And like I said, I'm going to start uploading videos as if we have President... Oh God, I can't even say that name without throwing up. But I'm gonna upload videos as if Hillary Clinton is president, but thank God she's not. Thank God she's not. But these are the sequence of videos that I plan on uploading as if she was. And the first one on the list is very important to me. It's something I think we all need to take in consideration. Unless you are a hermit and you never encounter people, strangers, then this doesn't apply to you. But for those of you who live in the city, those of you who are around a lot of safe spaces, particularly in San Francisco, okay, in California, okay, in New York, you want to be aware of your surroundings and understand that even if you live in a very, very nice neighborhood, understand that some people will have children who have been indoctrinated into the social justice warrior mentality, and they will feel like taking it upon themselves to virtual signal your car, your house, maybe even your own person. And you want to learn how to defend yourself in these circumstances. Also, if you are anyone who's unfortunately have to work in low-income housing communities, and you just don't happen to have the same color tone as everyone else, you definitely want to learn some self-defense techniques. I want particularly women to be okay with severely hurting someone who's trying to hurt you, for someone who's trying to rape you, for someone who's trying to kill you. Be okay with that, all right? But the biggest thing, and there's so many benefits to learning self-defense, especially in the martial arts division. You are getting a workout while also learning how to protect yourself. Now, these are going to be my top 5, and I'm also going to give you some weapon techniques, not weapons, some weapon recommendations. I'm going to see if I can, I can't even say this without laughing. I'm going to see if I can keep this video as short as possible. I can do it. One day I'm going to do it, folks. I am known for my long videos. You guys and girls love it, but I want to learn how to do shorter videos. So let's see if this is going to be one of them. Don't laugh. All right. I'm going to leave a link in the description box to my self-defense video, where not only do I teach women how to make weapons, but I also teach techniques. I would like everyone to watch that video, especially, it's going to go directly to my website, because I do have it on YouTube, but I have it hidden. It's on an unlisted link, so that Germany doesn't flag it and make it and censor it from being viewable in their country. They're known to do that shit, so they'll block it, and I have to hide it so that they can't block this particular video, where I'm showing women how to make weapons, where I'm showing women how to use different techniques, and also how to be aware of their surroundings, how to watch their enemy, just be aware of their body movements, and stop being so obsessed with your phones. But so watch that video. And also these martial arts techniques, I'm also going to put for the martial art techniques, I'm going to put the name across the screen so that you can research it. I'm not going to go into the details of it. I'm just going to give you my top 5 in order of importance, okay? And then you write them down. And maybe I also will put them in the description box too, so that you can just copy and paste. I'll do that for you all. See, I just spoil you all so much, don't I? So let's start it off. Now, like I said, I like for everyone, regardless of your gender, regardless of your age, regardless of your height and body type, to learn some form of martial arts, because this is also physical training for your body, but in addition, it's going to help protect you. And I'm going to do this as far as my favorite as a woman. Now, if you're a guy, you may have a different preference, but I believe that these top 5 are my favorite one for women. So starting at number 1, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, which is also known as BJJ. Okay, so that's number 1. That's going to be the top at the. If you ask me, what's the number 1 martial arts that a woman should or anyone should learn, I'm going to say BJJ. Now, the reason why I'm going to give a whole 5 is because maybe you don't have someone in your area who is teaching Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and so therefore you have all the other alternatives to go for. You will definitely find someone in your area who will learn how to use one of these 5. So 1 is Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, aka BJJ. Number 2, Judo. All right, that's number 2. That's the second best martial arts training that I recommend. Number 3, Krav Maga. Okay, Krav Maga. I really like this because, well, you do your research. Okay, you do your research. You just put this in Google, look at the videos, read up on it, and decide on whether that is for you or not. But I particularly like it. Number 4, Aikido. Number 4 is Aikido. Number 4 is the best as well too. I love Aikido as well. And number 5 is a divide. I put 2. So you got 2 at number 5. The first one at number 5 is Muay Thai. And I have the correct spelling here across the screen. And the second is karate. Okay, so if you can't find Muay Thai, then go for karate, all right? Okay, so now let's look at weapons. So now I'm going to give you my top 5 best use of weapons. This is where we get a little skittish, you know, a little, I don't want a gun, I don't want a gun. I'm taking that into consideration. Now, excuse me, these weapons are for the timid and then to those who graduate to the heavy stuff later. So, like I said, I'm definitely recommending this for women. Definitely women, but anyone can have and start these weapons from beginners. So this is for your beginners, and then you're going to graduate to your advanced. So number 1, I have 2 at number 1. I have pepper spray. Now, if you get the pepper spray, please make sure that it's police strength pepper spray. I will have a link in the description box that goes to Amazon.com. Just click on that and you'll see the type of pepper spray that I recommend. You don't necessarily have to buy it, but at least you'll get an idea of the quality type of pepper spray that you need. I also want you to learn how to use this. It's not all about taking it and spraying it, sweetie. You have to learn how to use it. And there are lots of instructional videos on YouTube where you can learn how to use pepper spray, because you should not use it when you are close up to your attacker. You're going to get hit with the pepper spray. He's going to be blind and you're going to be blind, and both of y'all face are going to be on fire. So you want to make sure you're at a certain distance, and you want to make sure that there's not a lot of wind blowing, because they'll blow on you. You know, this is something with all of these weapons. I don't want you to get it and not know how to use it. This is the wonderful thing about, well, one of the many things. I mean, YouTube has some bad things and it has some good things, but this is one of the wonderful things about YouTube, is that you can get these weapons and you can just get on YouTube to learn how to use it. So I want you to get the pepper spray. Make sure you get the police strength, and I'll have an example of that in the description box below. I'll have a link to that specifically. And I want you to, once you get it, to learn how to use it. Now, The second thing I want you to get, if you don't want to get the pepper spray, you ready for this? An air horn. Yeah, you can use an air horn as self-defense. Now, notice these two things are they're very effective, but they're not for those who are like, oh heavens, I could never get a gun. Oh my goodness, oh the vapors, I think I'm going to affect it. Okay, we're starting off small, folks. We're going to start off small. So you can use an air horn. You can goddamn put somebody, you can make them go deaf if you blow it in their ear, or even if you blow it in their face. Believe it or not, it is very effective. There's videos about it too, believe it or not. I learned this long time ago, actually in college, where we couldn't afford mace. Not let alone pepper spray. Pepper spray costs more than mace, by the way. So we couldn't afford either one. And so our pep squad were given air horns, and we use those as self-defense, and they're very, very effective. Like I said, if you want to know how to use it, go to YouTube and you can see how you can use an air horn. But that's really simple. Just, hit that sucker right in their face or in their ear, and it really hurt. And if they go deaf, it's okay. They deserve it for trying to rape you. Be okay with that, all right? Okay, number 2, a compact stun gun with a strap. I don't like the stun guns, the compact stun guns, where it doesn't have something just in case it falls out your hands. Understand, when you having a lot of adrenaline going through your system, you can shake and you can drop it, or it can be knocked out your hand. I like stun guns. If you're going to have a compact one, I like the ones where it can be either velcroed to your hand, or it has a strap. Once again, I'm going to have a link to the description below so you can see what kind I'm talking about. But I want it to be connected to your hand, to where if your hand is knocked or your hand is hit, it won't knock the stun gun out. Also, if you're gonna defend yourself from your attacker with the stun gun and he elbows it off, you know what I'm saying, you won't lose it. That's why I like the straps. I love the straps, because you're not losing your stun gun. You actually just get it knocked out, grab it, hit that sucker in the neck. Also, once again, watch the videos on YouTube to learn the proper areas that you want to apply that stun gun. Okay, don't be so nice, ladies. Don't go, maybe I just do it in his leg. No, get that sucker in his neck. Get him in the face. Okay, maybe get him in the balls. Get him someplace so you can get him off from you and get away. You want to stick and move. All right. Number 3, because now we're about to get into the heavy stuff. Pocket knife. All right, a pocket knife. I love pocket knives for lots of reasons, but one of them is that they're very compact, and you can put them in your purse, you can put them in your pocket. Hell, you can put them in the purse right here, you can put them in the girls if you want, okay? Just slide it underneath your underneath the underboob right there, and hey, you are ready to go, honey. So yeah, anyway, pocket knives are very effective. Here's the thing about getting trained with a pocket knife. I prefer the training to be done one-on-one with someone in person. So a self-defense coach. Yeah, you could watch some YouTube videos, but I don't feel comfortable with you all learning how to use any kind of knife through YouTube. I'd rather you have a real life teacher right there in front of you, learning how to use your particular knife and how to use it effectively. Okay, so there's different knives and different type of blades that you can use. You can even use daggers, and I think if you have, and there are some instructors, you just have to Google them, you have to research them, you have to find them, and a lot of times your martial arts instructors will know how to use knives for self-defense. And so you really want to just say, hey, I would like to sign up or pay for a class. If they don't provide that class publicly to the public, or they don't provide that class to the public, ask for private lessons. Okay, so you say, I would like you, I purchased a pocket knife, I would like to learn how to use it. Also check your laws, because certain knives cannot be certain lengths. Okay, now I have to say, as a woman, we have women privilege. Okay. I would have to say, and you could even ask your law enforcement officer on this one too. If a woman is carrying, let's say for instance, it's against the law in some states to carry a pocket knife where the blade is 6 to 7 inches long. And this is true. There's in some states, the blade can't be but so long if you're going to carry it on your person. Also, if you're carrying a knife on your person and you encounter a police officer, let him or her know you have a knife on you. Okay, now if you get caught as a woman with a blade that exceeds the length by an inch or two, I have, and I never heard of any police officer issuing a citation for that. They understand that, you know, women are in a different position than your average man. Now, like I said, this is just a woman privilege thing. I know some guys are like, that's not fair, we get tickets. Yes, that is true. if a pocket knife that violates the code of the length of the blade is found on a man, more likely he's going to get a ticket than a woman. It's really up to the discretion of the police officer or the law enforcement officer. But I'm going to speak from personal experience as a civilian and as a ex-law enforcement officer. I always gave women a pass if I found them. It's rare that I found women with a pocket knife that didn't have a record. Those who had a record went to jail, okay, because, you know, a felon not supposed to have weapons. But those who were just clean and they were just using it to protect themselves, no, I wasn't going to even mess with them and things like that. And so that's how it is. But if you want to make sure that you're obeying the law, go ahead and contact your local law enforcement office. You want to contact your sheriff department or your police department and ask them, what is the legal length of the blade? Okay. All right. So once again, with the pocket knife, you want to learn how to use that with a real life instructor. Don't rely too much on YouTube videos. Number 4, you're going to love this one. I love this one too. Oh my God, I love this weapon. I really do. But get ready, they are not cheap. That is a semi-automatic pepper gun pistol. Oh my God. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever want an effective weapon where you fuck someone up and you're not going to kill them, but you make them regret fucking with you and you can get several people at one time, this is the weapon for you. Semi-automatic pepper gun pistol. Pepper gun. Just a semi-automatic pepper gun. Let's say semi-automatic pepper gun. All right. Let me tell you how wonderful this weapon is. Say for instance, you're wearing, you know, All Lives Matter, a Blue Lives Matter t-shirt, and you see a bunch of thugs coming your way, and they go, hey, look at that motherfucker wearing that All Lives Matter. All right, what you do? You take out your semi-automatic pepper gun, and you like clip up in there, put one little ball around, and you go bang, 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 bang. You can fuck them all up with just one pepper bullet. They hurt like they hurt like a motherfucker. They really hurt. But the best thing is once they hit the person, pepper vapors or pepper powder. No. I think pepper powder or pepper liquid. Pepper liquid comes out and it sprays them. So now they hurting and they burning. It's so wonderful. I'm sadistic, I know. But see, here's the thing. You want to teach people how to treat you. You know, just because you look like you won't defend yourself doesn't mean you can't. And see, here's the thing. You're not killing them, all right? You're not really injuring them either, all right? Getting hit with pepper balls hurt. They really, really hurt, but they don't puncture wounds. It's just going to really, really hurt, and it's going to burn for several days. I mean, let me tell you, out of all of these weapons, even though I haven't got to number 5 yet, I would say that number 4 is my top choice. It's one that can definitely take out several people. I mean, if you got a whole mob, well, let's see, it depends on how fast you can shoot. But like a regular gun, I would highly recommend that you learn how to shoot a regular gun and learn how to shoot a semi-automatic pepper gun, because you want to be accurate. You don't want to start shooting and you're missing and you're hitting somebody innocent behind you. So just like the pocket knife, you want to have someone who is trained in shooting guns, period, to teach you how to shoot one of these guns. And you want to be very, very accurate. Don't buy this gun and don't know how to, and don't learn how to shoot it, but shoot it accurately, okay? This is the one you can go. One thing I love about a pepper gun is that this is one of those kind of guns I would definitely use to get a headshot. I wouldn't even try to get the torso. You know what I'm saying? Because in the police, we were taught to hit center mass. Boo. I'm going to see if I can get right there. I'm going to see if I can get right there and fuck your ass up right here. Okay, so I want to use it that way, but that's just me. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. You want to get them here, because no matter if you get them here in center mass, the liquid, the pepper liquid, is still going to come and splash up on them, and they won't mess with you. Okay, so this way, no one's killed, nobody is sent to the hospital, and no one gets their ass whipped who's wearing a All Lives Matter or Blue Lives Matter t-shirt. So, hey, it's a win-win for everyone. And last but not least, number 5, it's just a regular handgun. And we already know those are lethal, and they can be lethal, but some people do survive. A lot of people do survive gunshots, okay? So if you are a little timid, I would say start off with a 22. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. I know why I'm laughing. That's a very arrogant laugh about 22s. Sorry, it was those of us who are gun owners or know why I laughed about a 22, but you get a 22. Okay, start off with a 22 handgun, all right, and learn how to shoot it. When you all get these guns, the pepper gun or a regular semi-automatic handgun, I really want you to start learning how to shoot them, whether you're going to join a range or you just learn from private instructions. Learn how to clean your gun so it doesn't jam on you or lock up on you when you really need it. You really need to learn how to take care of your guns, how to clean your guns. But the biggest thing is I want you to learn how to accurately shoot your guns, okay? And practice. All right, don't just get it, learn how to shoot it, go to the gun range once, and then you put it away and you're not, freshen up on your skills. You want to constantly familiarize yourself with your gun, and you want to shoot accurately, all right? And therefore, when you learn how to shoot, you'll understand why it's silly when people ask us, why you don't shoot your arms or your legs? You get, once you learn how to shoot a gun or you get your private instruction, you'll realize, oh, no wonder Tree doesn't like that question. I see why it's so silly to her. I will never ask that again because I understand why now, okay? So you learn how to shoot your guns and learn how to properly shoot them accurately and take care of them, okay? I don't know how long that was, but I'm hoping it was short. But anyway, these are the things I want you to start taking into consideration. These are the martial arts I would like you to learn how to master. And I would also like you to have some weapons on you, and these are the top 5/6 that you can take in consideration. If you have any questions, I will do my best on this particular video only, to stay very active and answer as many questions as I can. Now, if months and months go by and this video is a little old and someone asks a question, please understand I will get to it eventually. But I think this is the kind of a video where I want to make sure that there's nothing that there's no misunderstanding, and that any questions you have in reference to weapons and martial arts or any kind of techniques dealing with self-defense, I want to make sure that I am here to answer them for you. Okay. All right. This is the end of my presentation on self-defense. What do you think about it? I hope you take this in consideration and in serious consideration and implement something, whether it's martial arts or weapons or both. Hey, how about that? Into your life. And the best thing about self-defense is never having to use your weapons or martial arts training. That's what you want to aim for. But just in case you need it, you have it. Never forget that, okay? All right, folks, that's enough from me. I am gone. Once again, this is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and I'm out. Later, taters.